Yeah, hair.
Haircut.
Haircut! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another week in my life. So I have been meaning to update you guys for a while. I've been having a harder time getting videos up regularly while living in my parents' house, but today I am back with some fun updates to the renovations of our house, to cooking that I did. Guys, I couldn't wait any longer and I finally made cinnamon rolls. And also I brought you guys along for a fun night out with some friends. Side note, if my voice sounds funny, I am a little bit sick, but back on the topic, if you guys like watching these kinds of videos, I've actually made a ton of them. I've been documenting our lives this way for the last few years, so I will have that playlist linked down below. And with all of that being said, let's hop right in. So I know I've been saying this for a while. When I was living in Nashville, I said the same thing, but I'm going to say it again. Watching the seasons change has been incredible. I peeked in the house and Dan was getting ready to paint, and he had actually painted quite a few rooms and like parts of the house, as you can see, but I just happened to walk in my crazy outfit. This is what living out of your suitcase for 6 months looks like. And I just got some footage of Dan painting. Now, Dan actually got this paint gun and he only ended up using this to paint maybe half the house because it ended up kind of becoming more of a nuisance than a help. So he did end up switching to a roller. I think you'll maybe see that at some point in this video, but at this point he was just working on painting our guest bedroom / temporary office. Every day I make the long trek back and forth from our house to my parents' house. That's a joke, by the way. We live next door. And if I haven't already looked up and observed the weather for that day, this is like my chance to do it. So later in the day, here we are with the roller. I made my way back to the house and Dan had moved on to our bedroom. So as you can see, he's just painting everything white. And I'm actually going to be going in and painting the trim. So we're not going to leave it the wood color like that. We're going to paint that white as well. And I'm pretty sure we're going to be painting our doors. I'm not positive. Honestly, this whole project, it's like we're going really fast, but we're also kind of moving slowly because it's one step at a time. Dan's having to learn a lot as he goes, and obviously we're just juggling a lot in this process. So for the wall, we used this Bare Ultra Scuff Defense paint. It's a stain blocking paint and primer. It really is crazy watching him like just make progress in the house, and every day I say it, I can't wait to see the renovations completed. Logan, pretty much all the boys, honestly, because I now cut Dan's hair as well and my brother's hair. They get haircuts pretty much once a season. Look at it, that's your hair.
Haircut.
Haircut. Haircut. You know, surprisingly, I feel like Logan did a good job at the haircut. Like, he gets antsier in general the longer he has to sit there, but who doesn't? But I feel like very happy and impressed that I am able to give him haircuts, and he will pretty much sit still for it. By the way, as you probably noticed, I am wearing my frownies. This was the mornings. This was kind of one of the first things that we did on this day, and I will keep my frownies on pretty much till I get ready. I sleep in them. I wear them till I get ready. I've been wearing them for a few months, and as of right now, my honest opinion, this totally turned from a haircut to a frownies review, but I'll just throw it out there, is that I love them. And if you wear them consistently, I really do think they help to smooth out like the deep indentation of like forehead expression lines. So, yeah. And look at how cute my baby looks. I can't handle it. And I had to get some shot of his hair. Maybe that's creepy, but that's my baby's hair. All right, so I hate to admit how far back in time this is, guys, because I wish I was putting up my videos in a more timely fashion, but this was Halloween. I decided to make cinnamon rolls, and my sister is leaning in and showing you her hair because I cut her hair too. Guys, I have a second calling as a hairdresser. I'm kidding, but I'm not fully kidding because I really do like cutting people's hair. Anyways, this is a recipe I found and followed on Pinterest. So I believe I saved it to my dessert board on Pinterest. Super simple. We had all the ingredients, and really the thing that inspired me to make these cinnamon rolls was the raw cream cheese that I picked up from I call her my raw milk lady. She's not my raw milk lady, but I like to think of her as that. We kind of became like pseudo farmers market friends over the summer, and I still purchase her stuff. Oh, my mom's saying hi, by the way. I still purchase her stuff at our local grocery store, Pilgrims. So she was selling a specialty flavor of her, I think they call it like fraise. I don't know how to pronounce it. But it's cream cheese basically. And this was a caramel apple flavor. And I bought it because it sounded amazing. And then afterwards I was like, well, what am I going to do with these? And then it hit me. That was my time to make cinnamon rolls. So on this day, and I didn't even get any footage of this, but my dad had actually set up like a hot chocolate station on the driveway with candy for Halloween for us to all hang out outside. And my mom made chili. And then this was my contribution, was making the cinnamon rolls. And guys, I have to say, not to toot my own horn, but toot, we're jumping ahead a little bit. These rolls turned out so amazing. Now, I will say, I truly think the largest reason they came out amazing was because of the cream cheese that I got from my lady. Like the frosting that I mixed up using her cream cheese was incredible. And when I was first mixing it right here, I actually was concerned. Oh, by the way, I grabbed out a little snack bag for Logan because he was getting impatient and hungry. Anyways, I was worried that I had ruined the frosting by mixing the cream cheese with other stuff, but I didn't. And you will see it was amazing. So I also decided to chop up some pecans because I'm always looking for reasons to make desserts with pecans in them. So I chopped them up and I sauteed them in a pan. This is how I make them like candied. And I toasted them in coconut oil. And then in the last minute or so, I added some maple syrup, and that simmered and reduced down. And then once that was done, I made my little frosting concoction you can see here. This is the point where I was like, oh no, I messed up the frosting. But like I said, I didn't. Now, at this point, after my dough had sat and gotten to rise a little bit, I needed to roll out the dough. And I realized we don't actually have a rolling pin. My mom, for some reason, no longer has one. And obviously all of our stuff is packed away. So I just used a spray can of avocado oil to roll out and smooth out my dough. Now I have to say, I buttered the bottom of the pan before I put the rolls into the oven, and I already knew what was going to happen, but I will confirm it. The sugar and the butter and all of that caramelized so beautifully to the bottom of the rolls, and it was just so good. This flooring is so beautiful. I'm so pleased with our choice. And Dan has done such a great job. I mean, I feel like every task that I show, it's just going to be narrated with, Dan has done an excellent job, because he just does an excellent job at all of his work. But truly, it's looking so beautiful, and having the floors in has already made such a huge difference in the way that the house is looking. haven't been ice skating in a minute, and we're about to make this happen right now. Say hi, guys. No, they're not gonna say hi. I swear I'm here with them. Here we go. I just want to say, I'm skating like an expert right now. Expert status. There's a lot of experts around here. So I know I said I was super busy and now I'm out ice skating, but you gotta have some fun too. And on this night, I was actually invited by my friends and the ice skating rink to come down for like a girls' night / social media event. And I'm so glad that I got to go because I knew some of the girls here, but some of them I didn't know. And getting to meet them and have conversations with them while we skated and drank hot cocoa and tried not to crash was so much fun. By the way, if you are near Coeur d'Alene in Idaho, this is actually in a park called McEwen Park downtown. This is the first year they've ever done this. And so it's just a fun activity. So if you're looking for something fun to do, ice skating in the park is where it's at. And yeah, so that is it, guys. I know today's video is a little shorter and I'm still kind of getting on my uploading train as I like reset up life here in Idaho. But thank you guys so much for your patience and your support. And to all of my patrons, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you guys. I will see you back here over on Patreon and all over the rest of the internet, hopefully very soon. All right, guys, that's it. Bye.